Hey guys, Trevor here, reviewing the Grant 16-ounce boxing glove, sparring glove. These are not my gloves. These are my coach Stefan's. He let me use them for a couple rounds, try them out, and I've been hit in the face with these more than just about any other glove. He's had these for 5 years. He originally paid $500 for them, so it's kind of a torture test that we're getting to see here. They, some of the color faded from the metallic, but they still look really good. They still really held up. I'm sure he's got thousands of rounds on these, and the foam being a medium density rather than a soft sparring foam, it didn't wear out at all. As far as the construction, these, I love the triple cuff. I don't know if they came up with it, but they're kind of known for it. Looks great, holds the wrist tight. The fit on these is awesome. All the stitching and craftsmanship is amazing. Really good gloves. You used to be able to get a pair of just regular Grants for $200 as just their standard line, and they dropped their standard line, and now you can only buy custom. So, and those custom gloves are $500. And these Winnings are $250 gloves. These Reyes I think were $125. And this is the spectrum of high-end gloves. Winnings have a lot of protection to the hand. They have 3 pieces of foam tight around, and but the least amount of feedback. Reyes has the softest, thinnest, hardest hitting puncher's glove, but the most feedback as far as where your fist is going. And Grant rests right in the middle. There's feedback and there's protection, and it's that 2 inches of medium density foam, like soft to medium, a medium density that really does the best of both worlds. It's that price point though that everybody talks about, and it's real. They pay a lot of boxers to wear their gloves. So when you watch boxing matches nowadays, almost every boxer is wearing a Grant or something else, but pretty much one person in the ring every time I watch TV is wearing a pair of Grants. And that's not because they love the gloves, it's because he's sponsoring them, which I get. It's a good strategy, and I'm sure the business is doing fine, but that going from $200 to $500, it's a big jump. And then you watch freaking, you always watch movies and there's an Apple logo on the computer right in the middle of the screen. Apple paid for it, and you just, whatever, it's an ad. But freaking in Rocky, there's Sylvester Stallone, the newest one, Creed. He's saying, here's Elvis Grant. He makes the best gloves in the world. And there's Elvis Grant standing there, which is just like a little too much, a little over the top. As far as an ad being in a movie, and the heavy bag was in the middle of the screen, which is fine, but it was like if Steve Jobs was in a movie, here's Steve Jobs, he makes the best computers in the world. So these gloves are awesome. As soon as they stopped making the freaking $200 ones, everything on eBay went through the roof. I was watching it as it happened. I was poking around looking at some gloves, and then there was no $200 ones anywhere. And the cheap used $100 ones that would pop up on eBay for a second, just gone. I'm sure Grant's having a lot of competition from gloves such as Sabas, U.M.A, and Top Boxer, who all make a glove in the $100 to $125 range. That is pretty good compared to these. Saying that, this is a pretty badass pair of gloves, and I know guys that freaking race motorcycles and spend $500 on a pair of tires for the weekend without blinking. And so for something that's going to last you 5 years, that if you walk in a gym wearing these looking like this, you better be good, because they're salty as fuck. Sometimes you just want what you want. Really good pair of gloves, and I wish they'd come out with a $200 line again and just have a standard. I'd buy a pair because I like them, but at $500 it would have to be a special day. All right, thanks guys.